Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. If you don't know me, my name is Duamel Bentley, and today, honey, we're taking a trip to Beverly Hills with Anastasia of Beverly Hills. Everything I am wearing in my face today is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did the foundation, girl. I did the powder, which, by the way, if you haven't seen my review of the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, she will be linked down below. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, girl, go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss any of the craziness. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, the bell notification, honey, so you don't miss any of the good juice poured into the cup. And binge watch, honey, you know it's a thing. I've got the setting powder on today, honey. I've got the blush. I've got the contour situation on my skin going on today. And for the eyes, I decided to do the Norvina. In honor of the fact that I know Norvina had a lot to do with, this collection that we've got going on today. The collection we're talking about today is their latest launch, their spring collection. It's all icy, and I just cannot wait to get all of you cool cats the real Ice Block? Ice Cube? I don't know, but let's get into this video. So let's dive in with the first product that I was obsessed with. I absolutely wanted to purchase this as soon as I saw this, and that's going to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills new highlighter, and this is iced out highlighter number 1. Let's talk about how beautiful and elegant this packaging is. It's white in the front, and then like a nice little chrome gold on the back. Very beautiful. I want to say pretty standard Anastasia Beverly Hills packaging. Usually, taking for example the blush, usually they're very elegant packaging. I love about the blush that you can kind of see the ABH kind of logo kind of crossing and monochromed. I absolutely love that. With this one, it's just a solid white, but it's really beautiful, really elegant. Nice little mirror here, great quality of the mirror. And then, girl, look at this incredible piece of art. I'm gonna give it to them, and I'm gonna tell you why, because there's literally nothing in the market this incredibly beautiful. This looks like a little polar bear lives in a microscope version in here, and he's, with a little Coca-Cola. If you remember the Coca-Cola commercials with the polar bears, girl, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. But incredibly beautiful, beautiful press of this powder. This is a powder that turns into more of a cream to liquid kind of. Girl, let's get it together. This is a powder that is incredible. And the reason why is because this powder, the formula of this highlight in particular, is gonna go from a powder almost to a cream. Very, very, very brightening, very beautiful. I'm gonna do a little swatch here. It's very buildable. You really can't pick it up there. But the great thing about this highlighter is that it is a very natural to buildable product. So a lot of you guys that are nervous to go in with a highlighter, maybe because of texture, maybe because you're not used to it, or maybe because, girl, you like a dull face. If that's the case, where's my brush? Come here, girl, I got you. But if that's not the case, this is an amazing product for that. And the reason why is because this is not going to enhance texture. I absolutely love a good highlight, girl. And if you don't know that, subscribe to the channel and you will know, because you already know that I am obsessed with a good bling bling, honey. If I had to pick and choose makeup, I don't know what I would do. But highlighter would not be my first cut ever. This product in the industry of makeup, highlighting in general, was the thing that gravitated towards me the most out of everything else. And I could not be more excited to not only own this beautiful masterpiece, but also to know that doesn't matter how much you use this press will never leave your pan until you hit pan. The reason why is because of the way they pressed it. I don't know how they pressed it. I don't know how they built it. We're gonna have to talk to Norvina and Anastasia. Girls, how did you do this? Please let us know, because it's beautiful. It's incredible. The color is beautiful. I love the fact that it's a little bit of a surprise. I feel like maybe they should have launched two. I feel like they should have launched this one, which is this beautiful white, kind of pearled glam, kind of champagne-y gold, as you can see here. Definitely the gold is the thing that pops up the most. And I would have loved to have seen like maybe a pearlized pink. Oh, that would have been so incredible. But for right now, we have this and I am absolutely in love with it. I would have really just loved to have seen maybe different types of tones. Great thing about this highlighter, guys, is that's amazing for all skin types and all skin tones. Why do I say skin types? Because again, if you're more textured, the formula will handle your skin in a more forgiving way. It will not go and kind of like enhance everything. I mean, this just looks incredible. I absolutely love it. It works extremely well on the lightest to the deepest complexion. Like, it's just phenomenal. I, again, would have wished that maybe they would have created little other moments with the colors of these, but again, this is just such an incredible staple. I'm obsessed. I really like it. I personally don't own many of the Anastasia highlighters because at first the formula just wasn't speaking my language. I purchased a couple of their palettes, but I just never ended up repurchasing once I either discarded them or gave them away. Just not my favorite. Then the Amarisi came out and everybody's like, oh my God, Amarisi here, Amarisi there, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, okay, let me try it, let me see. And I tried it, but it just was a little too natural for what I love and what I was seeking at the moment. However, this is giving me life because this looks natural, but it can be as intense and as blinding. And we're actually gonna do a test here. Here, I'm gonna grab my setting spray and I'm just gonna set my skin because I've already built with my skin dry, powdered with on top of the foundation, everything else. It clearly builds incredibly well on that, but I wanna see how intense we can get her looking because girl, we need this to look like, look at that. That's so juicy and delicious. So let me go ahead and just mist. All right, so now that we've missed, let's grab my brush. Do we see this intensifying or no? I mean, I feel like even though she's buildable, because clearly she is, I don't really see an opportunity to ruin this. You know what I'm saying? Like some highlighters can be like, ooh, girl, this is too much. But I mean, I don't think there's an opportunity here for you to apply severely much of this amount. It definitely builds well, but I don't necessarily know that it'll go on more intense with your skin wet than with your skin dry. However, obsessed, such a beautiful formula. They honestly improved, and that's what we love to see in this channel. Brands that are constantly innovating and, you know, upgrading the system and the game. And this, girl, if 2021 has done right, honey, it's by this. Anastasia Beverly Hills slayed this highlighter. Absolutely obsessed, incredibly beautiful. Love the fact that they have been inclusive here because, girl, Anastasia Beverly Hills is not the most inclusive brand. If you look at their Instagram history, they don't have a lot of inclusivity. They just have like a brand, you know, they have this type of vibe. You know, you're just like a soft glam or a cute glam. They don't really have a lot of minorities. They don't have, for example, clear example is a lot of gay males. They have just bare minimum industry leading gay males really promoted in their channel or in their actual page, which is a little disappointing because I personally believe that a brand should represent every single one of their customers, not just the dream and the goal. Yeah, sure, promote all of that and what you want to promote and what you want to do. However, be mindful and cautious of the fact that everybody buys their product. I'm a plus-sized gay mogul in the makeup industry, honey. Yes, I self-throned myself. Hi, did you subscribe already to the channel? But in all seriousness, I do hope and I do wish that they do speed up the process into being more inclusive. It's 2021, girl. And as you know, 2020 wasn't playing any games, so why should we in 2021? All right, so with this highlighter, it is a vegan formula. Percentage of the ounces is 0.39 ounces, which is pretty standard. I definitely think you'll get sick of using this highlighter before you actually hit pan. I'm not real talk. I'm not going to get sick just because, I love a good highlighter, and this has proven itself to be, a banger. But what I'm saying is definitely a lot of product in there. It's $34 for this highlighter, which I think it's pretty standard. I definitely think it's very comparable to a lot of the brands out there. So if you're a person looking to purchase a highlighter that is very natural, very buildable, you can definitely wear this day and night and feel confidently comfortable in it, this is your girl. Absolutely your girl. So with that said, love you, girl, but next. So up next, we have something that I've got to talk to you guys about. So as you can see, my eyebrows are looking a little different. This one's my traditional glamified Chef Kisses eyebrow. Love her. And this one's a little bit more natural. This one's supposed to be that feathered brow. I purchased this product a little bit concerned for this exact same reason. However, let's talk, girl, because you're here, why the hell not, right? So this is the Brow Freeze. This is $23. I mean, it's pretty standard, I wanna say, for the brow game. Brow products, especially their brow products, are medium to high price points. This is definitely no exception to the line. Beautiful packaging. I definitely think that they did a really great selection, within the design of, all of these products. Claims, it says that it's going to snatch your life. It's going to literally freeze. Literally, the name is Brow Freeze, but it's going to freeze your brows from the finest to the most nastiest, unruliest, thickest kind of brow. It's going to give it like this incredible, one-step kind of vibe and done. And to be honest with you, she's cute. Let's be realistic here, girl. Let's look at the positive first. This is a one and done kind of situation. You don't need to go in, with the soap brows or even Patrick Ta brows, where you have to like spray it and then go on the brow. This is a one time and done. It's the gel. It's actually really, really soft. Let me actually touch it. Very little of this is pretty much needed. You don't need to go in and dig a lot. But, you want to make sure you're closing this product really, really quickly. Because if not, they claim it's going to dry out. I honestly don't know. I just purchased this and I'm not playing around because, again, this is $23 and the ounceage is 0.28 ounces, which is not a lot of product. However, because it's going on your brows, it is going to be a lot of product. Now, what am I trying to get to here, girl? So this eyebrow looks really good. Looks more natural, definitely. More glam, editorial, boom, 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 whatever you want to say. So I don't have unruly eyebrows. I really don't. However, I do have thick eyebrows. And maybe the reason why I haven't tried in the past that little kind of feathered brow moment, it's because my hair is thick. So obviously when it's thick, it's gonna be a little bit more heavy. However, this is claiming boom, 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 like it's frozen. So I was like, okay, let me try it. Real tea is, girl, no, it's not going to hold your eyebrows to the most unruly of eyebrows. Like when I first did this, I feathered them, really, really nicely. I gave them the good old cowlick. Girl, if you used to wear a ponytail and period, you know that, especially Latina mom, all my ethnic girls out there, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying with that noise. So it's just not doing what it's promoted. It's not performing to what its claims are. It is a clear gel. However, it does look heavy on the brow. You can see definitely almost a cast on this eyebrow versus this eyebrow. On both of the eyebrows, I have applied the product. I just did my eyebrow first here and set it because that's what Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's what Anastasia was saying, the creator of Anastasia Beverly Hills, or the founder of Anastasia Beverly Hills. she was claiming that you can definitely use this product on with your pencil first, and then you can go in and set it as I did here, which, let's break that down. Using it this way, I would just advise you to be careful because it does take pigment off of your brow. And the proof, honey, is in the spoolie. You can clearly see how it took some of the brow product off of my eyebrow. So you're gonna have to go back in and rebuild some of your brow product in the actual brow. And to be honest with you, I just don't necessarily think that this side of things is going to be, if you're looking to do this on this side, this product is not gonna work for you. I don't believe this product is gonna work for anyone that has medium to fuller, thicker brows, especially unruly curly brows. The only way it would work for you is if you're pulling up and then combing back out. But if you're looking for that, you know, kind of lifted look, I just don't think it's gonna work. Especially curly brows, I get it. You're never gonna really, unless you're gluing the brow or you're doing any type of brow, I don't even know what they're doing anymore these days. They're doing like some brow flattening stuff that looks phenomenal. But if you're not the type of person to invest on your eyebrows like that, and you're like buying this because it's claiming it, because it does claim that it does fabulous and wonders, this is just not it. And on top of that, going on this brow, I did have to use a little bit of product, not a lot, but I did have to use a little bit of product to get the brows lifted, and it just looks heavy, it looks producty, it looks a little ashy. So I feel like this would work well with lighter brown brows, but brows going into our shades that are a little bit more chocolatey, a little bit more browny, to, you know, other types of deeper tones in the brows, I just don't necessarily think this is going to be the product for you. However, it's okay, it's cute. If you're a person that loves to collect brow products and you think that you have something that is similar, I would personally advise you not to purchase this because it's cute, but is she the girl that to be promoted? Definitely she lied in her resume. I'm gonna say that. She clearly lied in the resume, and when she got the job, now we're questioning with HR what's good. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I must tell you, it's a good product. Sure, if you're doing this, and that, but I just didn't feel like, because of the fact that my hair started kind of falling back down and how heavy this side is, I'm not obsessed with that. And then I also am not obsessed with the fact that there's a lot of other different, they even have a brow gel that you could use and that would be a little bit more seamless and a little bit more of that hold that you're seeking. So do with that as you please. I personally was not that satisfied with this product. From the beginning, I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it, but then I saw all the claims. I you know, Anastasia's had in front of a camera, boom, 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 yeah. And then I was like, okay, let me try it. Let me see what's going on because it seems like a really interesting product. But unfortunately, definitely not a plus size for me. I would have absolutely loved, again, to see a different highlighter included in the actual launch. That would have been more exciting to me than this brow freeze product. I appreciate the intent, but there's definitely a lot of more room to grow here. Just not the cup of tea. Sorry, but not sorry. Well, let me talk to you about a couple of things. On Instagram, they did a giveaway where they said, you know, like, here's all of these things. A couple of people are gonna win. We're gonna announce it on our stories. And honey, when I tell you the Doofy channel is thirsty for the growth, and we're gonna do everything that we can to bring you guys the best content, the freshest content. You know, we're here for it. So please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the thumbs up, notification button, you know the drill, honey. And binge watch, you know it's a thing. But I was going for that first prize. First prize, I'm very competitive, guys. If you don't know that about me, hi, mama goes out for blood. You know what I'm saying? So And the first prize was a year PR's included list, and you already knew I was going for it. I just, there was no ifs, ands, or buts, no excuses. So girl, I sat there hours upon hours upon hours commenting. I commented emojis. I commented, you know, songs. I sang to them. I gave them stories, girl, on how I met their products, how I liked their like, girl, when I tell you, I swore on the Doofay channel that Mama was gonna get that first place because I was scrolling through the comments, the thousands of comments, girl. I think I provided a good amount of them. Anyways, not a sore loser. They just never really mentioned it. I think they just recently mentioned the winners, and there was no inclusivity. It was just all girls. You know, I'm happy for all of the girls that won. Anything, you know, first prize to the last prize would have been amazing, but it's okay. Sometimes you may want something so bad and maybe it's just not the right time. So I'm okay. I went out and purchased it anyways because I really wanted to try the collection. So it was just a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little sketcheroony. But moving on, last product in the collection, and those are the lip glosses. There are the diamond lip glosses. They launched 2 of them. One is clear. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to get a hold of it. It just wasn't available when I purchased it. However, I did get the honey diamond. This is supposed to be a shimmering honey nude. I don't know why, because it doesn't look honey nor nude, but it definitely looks shimmering. It's really beautiful. I am wearing it currently. A couple of the things that they said here is that this is not a sticky formula, which is not. They say that one pass is gonna give you like this juiciness, and to be quite honest with you, that's not true. You definitely have to build this gloss up compared to the regular glosses, which my personal favorite is the Moon Jelly. This is definitely a little bit thicker formula. You don't feel the diamond specks on the regular formula, but on this new formula, on the first swatch and second swatch, you definitely do feel them. After that, it's not as noticeable. I will tell you this, something that I did notice is that packaging is really cute, but you're paying for packaging. The wand here is clear, which is very concerning. It's super cute, don't get me wrong, it's super cute, but it's not practical. The little kind of like stopper that you pull out of when you're putting it back in is really hard to get it in. And this wand feels really flimsy. So I wouldn't be surprised if this wand breaks and we start hearing a lot of people saying, oh, my wand broke. Because honestly, it's not as strong. It doesn't feel as sturdy and as secure as the regular glosses, you know, that they have in the line. I will say as well, this regular gloss in the line is $16 for 16 ounces. And this one, just because of packaging, 16 ounces is $20. And that's quite a big of a markup. So I would just advise you to, if you find yourself wanting to get this because of packaging, just know that the formula is less thicker than the regular one. Let me see if I can swatch these and show you here if it'll pick it up. So that's Moon Jelly right there. Gorgeous lip gloss. And this one is the Honey Diamond. So if you can see, the Honey Diamond looks a little bit more runny and a little bit more liquidy versus the Moon Jelly. Something I also notice is every time I pull out the wand, like look at this, you guys, like it's hard to get in there. Once I pull out the wand, it starts dripping product. Like I have some product that dripped on my table here, and then I have some product that dripped on my hand as well here. So be careful with that. This is money we are wasting just because the formula is a little bit less heavier. So what do I have to say? It's a beautiful gloss, definitely really wearable. I just don't necessarily think is the best gloss. I prefer their old formula, and most definitely I prefer their old price point, if that makes any sense. Packaging is cute, but girl, I'm not down to pay extra for this. For something that I know it's less quality than something like this. However, again, there's room to grow. Maybe they're just going up for a different formula and they're marking it up because it's worth the money. But I just didn't experience amazingness out of these glosses. There's better glosses out there that are very similar to this. However, you can't deny what's in front of you. Very beautiful, very wearable, and definitely very, beautifying in general. I will say, I did enjoy this collection. Again, I would have wished that they would have launched maybe like 2 beautiful highlighters. I really enjoyed the highlighter. That was absolutely my favorite. Gloss is cute, and the brow freeze, it's okay. For the price points, they're definitely expensive. And I mean, it's okay. Like, nothing innovative, nothing new. It is what it is. The clear, you can definitely use it as a regular clear gloss. Personally, the one that I use and I love is the Krylon one. It's honestly works so well for me for the lids, for the lips. It works so beautifully. And another one that I really love is the MAC. I'm trying to find her, there we go. I have the MAC here as well, the lip glass. The one that I have here is Mama Star Gloss. And this one is the one that Patrick Star launched. I absolutely love that one. Just the formula, it's so beautiful, so juicy. You guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please hit the thumbs up, notification button so you don't miss any of the craziness. And binge watch, honey. You know it's a thing. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.